In a world where the term hero sometimes gets overused, Theresa Tobin is the very definition of the word. In short, there is tough, and then there is Terri Tobin tough. A 9/11 first responder, Tobin was a lieutenant in the Public Information Office on her way to the World Trade Center from NYPD headquarters after the first tower was hit. What she saw was horrific, and she quickly shifted from helping the press to helping people. She was there when the second plane plunged into the South Tower and was directing journalists out of the building moments before it imploded. The sheer power of it blew her out of her shoes and threw her across a 4-lane highway. Coming out of a daze, Tobin found herself lying face down on grass outside the World Financial Center, covered to her chest in debris. Her ankle was broken, and a cement projectile had cracked her Kevlar helmet and embedded itself in the back of her skull. She had put on the helmet just before springing into action that day, and it took enough force to save Tobin's life, but the impact would cause her to have 2/3 of her teeth replaced. She eventually got back on her feet, bandaged her head, and continued helping others. 30 minutes later, the North Tower fell. As Tobin ran from the crash, she was hit by a falling pane of glass which stuck in her back, barely missing her lungs and arteries. Still, she was undeterred. Tobin made her way inside an apartment building, where she discovered close to 100 people huddling in a stairwell. With her head bandaged and her entire body covered in dust, she may not have looked like an authority figure, but she acted like one. Winning the people's confidence, she led everyone to the lobby, where she flagged down 2 men from her department's Technical Assistance Response Unit. One of the officers told her they'd carry her to a boat evacuating people to New Jersey, but she declined. She could walk fine, she said. To which the officer replied, "Terri, there's a window pane stuck through your back between your shoulder blades." Before the day was over, Tobin assisted in the rescue of at least 3 people and helped evacuate over 100 others to safety. Susan Herman, the NYPD's Deputy Commissioner of Collaborative Policing, said she wasn't surprised about Tobin's actions. Terri never forgets her responsibilities to others and that she's here to serve. Tobin was the first and highest-ranking woman in the New York City Police Department to receive the Medal of Valor for her heroic acts on that day. Congress also applauded her, recognizing her heroism, bravery, and sacrifice during the tumultuous events of 9/11. The seasoned chief says she's proud of the honor, but is quick to insist that there is no other place she would have rather been on that September day. "September 11th, she told one newspaper, just reaffirmed for me I'm doing exactly what I was meant to do in life." Terri had already been a police officer for almost 20 years on 9/11, and while that day was one that will always be part of her legacy, it is just part of an extraordinary 40-plus year career. Growing up in Rosedale, Queens, Tobin grew up watching her father and uncle perform police duty. She and 3 siblings have followed in their patriarch's footsteps and example. Her father often worked second and third jobs to send all his 5 children to Catholic school and through college. Tobin caught the education bug early. She has a bachelor's degree in sociology and social work from Marist College, a master's in social work from Fordham, and another master's degree and a PhD in criminal justice from the State University of New York, Albany. She has been a New York State-certified social worker since 1985. Tobin is also a graduate of the FBI Academy, the Columbia University's Police Management Institute, and Harvard University's Senior Executives in State and Local Government program. Terri said it was a very conscious choice to go to Marist. She was looking for a social work degree, and when she went to visit the campus, she fell in love with the energy that was around the campus, how wonderful the people were, and how beautiful the campus was. When asked about her favorite thing about attending Marist College, she said it's hands down the people that she met, lifelong friends to this day. She also enjoyed being on the resident staff at Leo Hall her senior year. Dealing with a bunch of Marist freshmen can prepare a person for anything, even the NYPD. Tobin started her career just months after graduating with Marist in 1983, joining the NYPD at age 21 and starting off as a patrol officer. Because policing is a 24/7 job, she worked midnights and went to school during the days to earn her advanced degrees. Through her hard work, she rose to sergeant and switched to the narcotics program. She was promoted through the ranks to her current title of Chief of Interagency Operations. At the time of her promotion, she was just one of 4 females in the NYPD to attain that rank. Chief Tobin has served as the commanding officer of the Behavioral Health Division, the Office of Collaborative Policing, and Personnel Bureau's Staff Services Section. She has also served as the executive officer of the 1st, 10th, and 13th precincts. Chief Tobin was a key architect of the NYPD's Co-Response Team initiative, which teams up NYPD officers with trained clinicians to offer help to people suffering from mental illness, addiction, and homelessness. Deputy Commissioner Herman summed up Tobin's ongoing career well. Terri is an outstanding police officer because she has a very clear sense of right and wrong. She's decisive, she's clear, and she has excellent judgment. I don't think the NYPD could have a better representative than Terri Tobin. And truth be told, neither could Marist College. Congratulations to the 2023 Dr. Linus Richard Foy, Class of 50 Outstanding Alumnus Award recipient, Chief Theresa Terri Tobin, Ph.D., Class of 1983.